All right, fantastic. Well, thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Boston Congress of Public Health, our Public Health Leadership Summer Institute, as well as Medical Academy. I have a number of our esteemed BCPH faculty with me today, and we're going to go ahead and just jump right into things, but I will do a brief introduction of myself. I'm Dr. Candace Carpenter. I'm one of the co-CEOs of BCPH, as well as the director of the Public Health Leadership Summer Institute and the Medical Academy. My co-CEO may be hopping on in a little bit. She did that last time, but I wanted to go ahead and get a chance for all of us to meet our faculty. And so what we'll do is a round of introductions first, and then after that, I'll ask a couple questions for faculty just related to some of the courses that they're teaching. So let's go ahead and start with Khulud, then Unini, and then Carlos.
Okay, sounds great. So my name is Khulud Kador. I'm currently a fourth year Doctor of Public Health student. I previously have 2 masters. One is in Library and Information Science, and one is in a Master's of Public Health. And my undergrad is in Biobehavioral Health. I am also a board certified in Public Health. And I am looking forward to this amazing opportunity to be able to give back all my knowledge and expertise. I have worked in various areas. I have worked in epidemiology in different health departments, from the CDC Foundation to different health departments such as Baltimore City Health Department, Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. Also, I worked in West Virginia Department of Health and Human Resources. And I have also worked with Pharmastat, so I also bring some pharmaceutical background as well. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that, Khulud. And Unini.
Yes, hi everyone. Good to be here today. My name is Dr. Unini Odama. I am a practicing nephrologist and also board certified in nephrology and internal medicine. I also have a passion for public health, which took me to the Georgia Department of Public Health as their health director in Northwest Georgia. So very happy to have the opportunity to talk about it. I currently work in a large kidney care organization where we oversee infection prevention and control and health equity issues, as well as safety and quality, providing just care for our patients. So I'm super excited to be here. I also claim to be a bioethicist and a health justice advocate. So we'll be wrestling with some of those dilemmas and issues that we encounter every day in healthcare. So very nice to be here today.
All right, awesome. Carlos.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you, all the panelists. Good morning. My name is Carlos Linares. I'm from Mexico City originally. Currently, I work at the University of New Mexico. My background is in cardiovascular disease, and also I'm a public health practitioner. I focus my research and job effort in community engagement, mixed methods research, mostly at the border area, southwest border area. And also I like to navigate to all the details of the social vulnerability and policy design and implementation. Thank you so much.
All right, awesome. And I just realized too, we have a great representation because I think all of you are teaching at different sessions. Unini's with us for session 1, Khulud's with us session 3, and then Carlos is with us for session 4. So yeah, so I'll go backwards this time. We'll start with Carlos, then Unini, then Khulud. Carlos, very briefly, can you give us the names of the courses that you're teaching and maybe one interesting thing that participants can learn when they sign up either in person or online?
Well, I propose 3 courses. The first one is social vulnerability, policy stringency. The second one is border health and community residency. And the third is research pathway, the field, the lab, or the community, that is more focused on mixed methods, but also with a little more with community-based participatory research and engagement.
All right. Unini, did you want to go?
So we will be discussing several topics. The first one is titled Organ Transplantation, Harvested, Used, and Thrown Away. And the goal, really the objective of that course, is to recognize the need for transplantation in kidney disease and to understand the complexity of the process and allocation of organs, scarce commodities, and also to interrogate the new frontiers of transplantation from a bioethical perspective. So this should really create a lot of discussion around how we allocate scarce resource allocation. The second course is intriguing to me. I'm still trying to learn what is right and what is wrong, and going beyond do no harm. And our objective here is to understand the foundational bioethical and justice principles, and then from there, using that foundation to now explore our sense of right and wrong, and then to end the course or the discussion with centering justice principles in decision making. So we hope that this would help us carry on our work as in bioethics and in social justice. The third course is titled Disparities in Chronic Disease, The Shoe Does Not Fit. And this is to help us broaden our understanding of disparities and to, again, clarify the differences and the nuances between disparities, inequities, and inequalities. And at the end of the day, the goal is to really be able to open up our minds, bring in a broad view of principles and perspectives, learn to listen for those who are not heard and to see those who are not seen, because that's the only way we can solve this problem of disparities and inequities. So I'm looking forward to going through that process with you and learning myself. The final course is Global Health Ethics. We know currently that no man is an island, and it is all about solidarity. So this course will help us have a deeper understanding of global health, starting from the definition, what is global health? And help us to interrogate the meaning. Are we going to focus on the word global? Are we going to focus on the word health? Is the United States included? And such considerations will be discussed during this course. So I am definitely looking forward to these series of discussions with you.
Thank you so much, Khalud.
And I will be teaching Introduction to Epidemiology. I'm a field epidemiologist currently. So it's really exciting to teach about epidemiology and really get individuals to know kind of like all these terminologies surrounding epidemiology, such as what is a case definition, how do you collect data, how do you begin the outbreak investigation, and especially now since we are in a pandemic, I feel like the students are definitely going to walk out of this class being very equipped to understanding epidemiology and how it's and the application of epidemiology as well.
I love that. Thank you, all of you, for giving a little introduction into the courses that you're teaching. So for the audience, you can see that there's quite a breadth of different courses that we're offering at the Public Health Leadership Summer Institute, from something very bread and butter, epidemiology, to border health, to the different transformational research topics, to organ transplantation, global health ethics, bioethics, as well as disparities within organ transplantation and some other things related to nephrology and other types of clinical medicine. So lots of wonderful things going on in the Institute. As I said before, you can get it either in person at one of our 4 sessions, 2 in Boston, 1 in Washington, D.C., and 1 in Los Angeles, or we are offering online as well, not only in a bundle, but also as individual courses as well. So all of that is coming soon. So definitely check that out. Feel free to connect with all of our different faculty here as well, Khalud, Unini, and Carlos. But I will just actually wrap up and say, if all of you had anything that you wanted to say parting for the audience, what would that be?
The one thing that I would say is this is such an exciting time period. I know growing up being very ambitious about different career paths and really looking for great courses, looking for mentorship. I just can't wait to see what the future is for all of you guys. And I definitely can't wait to be a part of forming that future with you.
And I would say come with an open mind and big ears and with an intensity to solve problems, because we're all going to come together in solidarity to solve these issues that we talk about. We're not just going to spit out problems and then everybody go home. No, we're going to do some work here together. So come prepared, come excited, because I am excited.
Yeah, now for my side, what can I say? I can recommend it's a really exciting opportunity. And as Dr. Nini said, you need to come with your ears, your eyes, all your senses, and to understand, or maybe you're not going to understand. Maybe you can make some questions, and then you can define some solutions. That is the most important part of public health, because it's so broad. An experience, I can say you that in public health, you work with a lot of people, people that you never imagine that they are going to do public health or public health stuff, because maybe their education of their curriculum doesn't fit. Now I'm working with a nuclear theorist, physicist, very hardcore science person doing community engagement, and it's so valuable the way of this person think. So you need to be very open on what you are going to listen, but also you need to be very respectful, because even that we are a community, there are broad different ways of learning and to think, and everyone has something to put in the table. So it's going to be really exciting.
All right, great. Thank you guys so much for that. And my final parting words would be that I'm incredibly excited as well to be there in all 4 sessions. I myself will be teaching a few courses, one on metaversing in healthcare, which is basically augmented and virtual reality and how that impacts different parts of clinical medicine as well as surgical medicine as well. We'll be going into personalized medicine, so looking at everything from genomics, proteomics, transcriptomics, and more, some surgical ethics. So to kind of go on to some of the ethics that Unini did, but translate that into the OR or into some other surgical missions that we may have around the world. And then also talk about leadership and entrepreneurship within public health. And we'll not forget allyship and activism, which is very much the bread and butter of the social justice piece of the Boston Congress of Public Health. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you again to all of our wonderful faculty, and we look forward to seeing all of you there and getting to be part of your public health journey, whatever it may be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.